Hey everybody, welcome back. Thanks for joining me for another royal news video. This one is slightly different backdrop to my living room. That's because I am back on the magical island of Kana. Some of you guys will remember my husband took me here for a surprise for my 40th birthday. It's a complete factory reset. All we do is pretend that we're hobbits. We even listen to, be fair, the Lord of the Rings soundtrack. We watch old movies, we read books, we play board games. I cook and I spend a lot of time cooking because we're always in such a rush, aren't we? But I'll bore you with more details about this. I'll do a smaller video next week when I am back because we've got to talk about some of the royal news. Now, because the internet can dip in and out here, I lost the internet for a few days and it just happened to be when the Princess of Wales released that magical video. Oh, I was so happy. It made me cry. Honestly, the images that they shared with us, the video clips with the children, just truly magical. If you haven't watched it yet, please, it's on Instagram. You can just type it into Google. It's on YouTube. It's absolutely fantastic. It reminds me of that lovely one that they did on the Norfolk beach a couple of years ago as well. The fact that they shared this with us, it's like a private family home video. They don't have to do this, especially the way that Catherine has been treated, the way that Catherine has battled through this cancer as well. Not only has she been going through cancer, she's been worried about her children. They recently obviously moved to Windsor. The children started new schools and she's been crucified publicly by celebrities, by the media, by Meghan and Harry's fan base, the Sussex squad. It's been relentless. There's been bots involved. So you imagine, well, you can't really imagine. I couldn't imagine it. And I'm on social media quite a lot. But to be going through something as terrifying as cancer, because you never know which way it's going to go, obviously, and then to have to deal with all of that. And I will never forgive all of those people that crucified her for a slightly edited Mother's Day picture, which is just, it still makes me angry. But let's talk about this video. They are a lovely family. The children are so affectionate with their parents as well. They really are such a beautiful family dynamic. I loved that Prince Louis was up a tree. I mean, there's so many cute things about that video that they've shared. As I said, if you haven't watched it yet, I do implore you to watch it. You can just Google it. I think it's really special that Catherine and William do choose to share so many intimate moments with the public, especially after everything that they have been through. And especially, as I said, the way that some people have treated Catherine, who has had a diabolical year, hasn't she? From having that operation in the beginning of the year and then the Where's Kate, all of that crap. Then you had lots of people having TV debates that something awful would happen to her. And then not forgetting that her medical records got hacked in a hospital. She was forced to come forward, I think, a lot sooner than she wanted to disclose this very private information about her own cancer journey, which she had obviously been trying to keep quiet, mainly to protect her young children. I'm glad that Catherine has now stopped her treatment. I'm hoping that will start to make her feel a lot better. It's a very lovely message from Kensington Palace saying that she will be making more appearances gradually. The main thing is now that she has to stay as stress-free as possible, as anyone knows that has gone through or undergone anything to do with cancer. It's so important in your recovery. Now, what else has come out that I wanted to squeeze into this video? Prince William's beard has also made a reappearance, much to the delight of many of us. I love a beard on my husband, but there is a very, very big thing with beards that make them look good and make them look terrible, and it's all down to being well manicured. When Prince William, when we saw most recently was the Olympics video, he just looked like he hadn't shaved for a few days. It was kind of casual, cool, dad on holiday sort of mode. And yeah, that can look a little bit scruffy. It was fine for then. But these most recent photographs I've seen of Prince William, he looks absolutely fantastic, giving me a little bit of King Philippe of Spain vibes. I really like it on him. I think he looks wonderful. But I'll talk to you more about Prince William's engagements. We'll do a bit of a catch up on that when I come back. So what else have we got in the news? We had the tributes for Queen Elizabeth, who has been gone for 2 years. The tributes were absolutely beautiful. There's one to do with Emma, her horse, and it was the groomsman that looks after Emma. And get your hankies ready, but I'm going to share it on the community page when I've posted this video. Have a read of it. It's really beautiful, but it does. Oh, I'm still so upset that she and Philip are not here. It does really still get you in the feels. Now, in something that wasn't surprising at all, of course, with all of these wonderful tributes coming out for the Queen, Meghan made an appearance. Now, yes, I think she did it on purpose. She timed it. She got her friend to video her giving a speech in a bookstore and upload it onto her Instagram. So, of course, she had to get her face out there. She was dressed yet again like her dead mother-in-law. I just can't with her anymore. I just think it's so unbelievably creepy and unhinged. But the fact that Meghan is obviously still, after everything she did to the Queen, she's still, even just this, she's got to get her name in the newspapers, anything to do with the royals, anything to do with Catherine. You know, when it was Trooping the Colours, she got Nacho to post about another jar of jam. And she cannot help herself. Everything she does is set up and it is absolutely timed. But something amazing happened with this appearance at the bookstore, and I've got to share this. I know some of you have probably already said it, but it really, really tickled me. So this bookstore opening in Santa Barbara, I believe it was, Godmother's. It's clear by a lot of the faces that were there over the grand opening, which was, of course, naturally over 2 days, that it was a WME, William Morris Endeavour event, because it's all the usual faces of whenever they hold some sort of networking event. It's all very lovely with the Hollywood set, you know, it's all to do with authors that are published, that live in Montecito, Santa Barbara area. They're local heroes, as they call them. So you had Harry's book Spare there. Now, naturally, and you would expect perhaps Harry would be the person to come speak. But no, it was Meghan. Meghan's only done one book, and it was a really vomity poem for Harry called The Bench. The book won an award for the illustrations, and she's like, oh yeah, my book, my poem won the awards. And it's like, no, it was actually really the talented artist that did the drawings for the book. But it did, what was it like? It to the boy and the man that make my heart go thump thump or pump pump. And I was like, what? Make me pump pump, I can tell you. But honestly, so Meghan is in her favourite position. She's got an audience in front of her. She's got a microphone. Now, this is also quite funny because the fact that Meghan has got a microphone, she's in kicking distance of these people. It's a small bookstore. It's not like she was in a warehouse or something. But anyway, she's having this moment. She's giving a word salad speech. Meghan's got a story to tell. She's that person you avoid at parties and at weddings. You know, if you've done something, they've got a bigger, better story. And she just, honestly, she's one of those. She can't just turn up to something and not tell a story. It's about keeping the attention, no matter what it is. A bookstore opening, it's got to be on Mimi. So when Mimi was giving her speech, another person that's got a way bigger ego, who is far more famous, far richer, and her friend, shall we call her, Oprah, comes in. Now, Oprah, watch this clip. Oprah gave not a single shit that Meghan was talking on the stage. And I think this is karma, because Harry and Meghan got up at the end of the Pat Tillman Awards and people were telling them to clear out with their entourage, because they obviously didn't give a damn that people were still performing on the stage, which was really selfish. So Meghan had this moment. Oprah slowly walks in. She turns her back to Meghan, even waves at the camera woman, plonks herself down and ruins the view, because this is obviously Meghan wanting to have this film so she can get it uploaded onto social media.
Safety of what I was craving, I knew I could find in a bookstore. So I get the book, go to checkout, place it there at the counter. I get the book, go get the book, go get the book.
Meghan's face is just a picture, isn't it? She just, honestly, she looks irritated, but it's Oprah, what's she gonna do? You know, she really has that lizard moment where she's so mad, it's a proper mask slip. And it really did tickle me, because it was like every time she makes an appearance, I call her the Duchess of Disaster, because every time she makes an appearance and it's not carefully filmed by one of their chosen photographers or something, there's always something. But the fact that Oprah is like, I don't give a damn that she's talking, oh, hello, How are you? How are you? Yes. Oh, has she still got the microphone, has she? But I really did love that. Now, final story. Let's talk about the Duchess of Disaster and RO, her disaster of a business venture. Now, I am truly convinced at this point that Meghan made up RO a day before the Diana Awards, got Harry to film that really badly, I don't even know what to call it. I think it was meant to be artistic, but like I said to you guys before, it looked like the scary video in The Ring. If you watch it, you die 7 days later. Given the fact that they've got access to film studios with Netflix and everything else, you think that she could have done like a better video. She lives in Montecito, lots of famous friends, as they keep telling her. Surely someone could have done a better video for her. But the whole thing, since she launched it to overshadow Prince William's speech at the Diana Awards, it's gone from chaos to disaster, one after the other. She didn't pay the right fees. She didn't sign the paperwork. She didn't even check if she could use the name American Riviera Orchard, because that's now been thrown out by the trademark office because it's a geographical location. And also, if Meghan is going to be selling produce like jams and things, nut butters and all the other crap that she said, and she's saying she's put the logo on it, you'd expect it to come from the American Riviera, which is the Santa Barbara, Montecito area. So she's got problems there. But even the logo, basic level admin here. Can I use the name of my new business venture? And can I use this logo? The logo has also got her into trouble because she was so determined to make it look like a royal insignia. What's happened is, and it looks very similar to the one that's on Buckingham Palace gates as well, quite obviously as well when you compare them side by side. She's got an A there, which looks like an H. She's got the R, but the O, it's clearly doesn't look visible that there's an O, and the Office for Patent and Trademarks has said the same. Where's the O? So she's gone from one disaster to the next with this company. But who doesn't check? Can I use the name? Here's the right fee for the paperwork. I mean, even someone who is a complete novice that's never done this, it's pretty obvious. It tells you what fees to pay. It's been absolute chaos, and she launched it in March. I truly just think that she made it up on the spot, and then she's been scrambling together ever since to just try and get it all marketable. She's tried to rope in lots of other people to make it a name that everybody's going to be excited about, but she's literally made a mess of it at every single step of the way. And I really do find that truly hilarious. So yes, there was the wonderful video from Catherine. Prince William's beard is back was great news. The disaster Duchess struck again with RO for multiple reasons. Netflix apparently can't even now launch her show, which I don't think they were going to anyway, in all fairness, because we've had the promo for Harry's Polo show being dropped, but no word whatsoever about Meghan's cookery programme. But if she's called it American Riviera Orchard and it's got that logo all the way throughout, what are Netflix going to do with a lot of the stuff? Because they were apparently getting ready to help her sell lots of the merchandise. Again, these are all stories that I'm not sure I quite believe that Netflix was getting that involved. But as for Netflix dropping Harry's Polo programme, do you know they did that 90 minutes after Catherine's wonderful, beautiful family video saying that she's now at the end of the chemotherapy treatment and we'll be seeing her back soon. Netflix used that moment to launch that. Netflix are just as shady as Harry and Meghan. And honestly, I really hope this flops and it bites them in the arse. I certainly am not going to be watching it. I'll rather read about it in the newspapers, which will, of course, serialise it. I don't care for Polo. I don't like the way Harry treats ponies either. And to be honest with you, who wants to watch Harry and Nacho give each other goo-goo eyes? Because you know that's going to feature at some point, their bromance. Harry seems to have more natural affection for Nacho than he does his wife. But then, hey, when she's dressing like his dead mother all the time, it's hardly surprising. So, guys, I'm just going to check out. I'm just going to take you quickly with me. Just, it's not bragging, it's just showing you this amazing place, because I'll tell you what, if any of you guys ever get an opportunity, I better take it out the stand before I drop it. You ever get an opportunity, Isle of Kana, I'll put all of the details in my video. But yeah, you know, and with the only 2 people here, you can only get on and off the island by a boat, and it's magical. There's just nothing but you and nature here. So guys, on that note, oh, that was a bit of a close-up, wasn't it? Sorry, hope you didn't see up my nose. But I'm getting eaten alive by Scottish gnats right now, so I'm going indoors. But I will be back with you guys very, very soon, where we will be catching up with lots of the royal gossip. So take care for now. See you soon. Bye.